So we've had some pretty big news in the Bitcoin market with the Bitcoin ETF announcement, and that caused Bitcoin to skyrocket and have its most bullish day that it's had in a very, very long time. So we're going to talk about that on these charts and some other crypto news that I think is also very bullish for the overall crypto market and Web3 space. So let's just get right into it. Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host, Jay. Y'all know the rest. Let's just get right into it. So I'm looking at this Bitcoin monthly chart right here, and I'm seeing things get pretty bullish, and everybody's saying stuff like this, like, hey, you know, trillions and billions of dollars could flow into the Bitcoin market. Now, I don't really want to talk about how much money could flow into crypto, or it could flow into Bitcoin in the market. Everybody's going to be having these high numbers of how much Bitcoin could take over. Leave it up to the Bitcoin maxis, all of the money would be Bitcoin. So everybody's going to be saying all type of things, but we do know this, that is a fact, is that money is going to be flowing into Bitcoin and the crypto market because of these ETFs, because they have to seed these ETFs, meaning they have to buy the assets, and Bitcoin is a very scarce asset. So with that being said, let's just look at these Bitcoin charts to see a little bit about what's going on right here. So looking at this monthly chart, we had this right here. I had drawn this, you know, wannabe little squiggles right here, but that was signifying that I was telling you guys it could be a double bottom for the market right here. We had to get above this 30K level first. We blew right past it, no problem. So now we got above this 33K, which was the next level that I thought could be some resistance, but we're holding up right there. We'll see if we come down in the next 5 days before this monthly closes and close below that. When we turn this to the weekly, we are above the 200 weekly moving average. That is very nice to see right there. The 13 moving average is also curving up, looking like it wants to do what my golden cross is, this 13 moving average above this 200 moving average on this weekly chart right here. Could be pretty nice for Bitcoin. Looking at the daily chart where things start though, we could have a little dip in the next couple of days. I think I just want to see it come back down and just go ahead and retest 20K, because when you 20K, no, not 20K, 30K. So when you look at this on the weekly, you can see that this red line is where all of the resistance was for, you know, all of the year, most of last year. That's where the resistance was. So that would be the main level that we would have to bounce on and try to pass. So I don't want to go up too fast and not get a chance to retest that level before we take off, but hey, it would be nice. So we do know, like I said, we do know that money is going to be flowing into the Bitcoin market, and this could just be part of that wave. But a lot of people are going to say, hey, the Bitcoin market can't pump because the stock market is not pumping. So let's take a look at this leading indicator of the stock market first, which is the transportation index. So we got the Dow Jones transportation average right here on this chart, and if you watch my channel or if you heard anything I just said, you know I like this 200 moving average right here, and the price usually bounces on that level right here. And this leading indicator has been already playing out, you know, since July. So it's looking like, hey, it could bounce right here, which would signify an uptick in this chart right here, which is the S&P 500, which also has its 200 moving average right here. But the S&P 500 has actually been closing a bit above its 200 moving average and bouncing a little bit above its 200 moving average, which what I hope happens right here. I got this line right here at 4,096. Hopefully it bounces in that level. In my opinion, it starts getting a little bit below that, then things start to look a little bit worse in that part right there. Also, we're looking at the Dow Jones right here, and the Dow Jones looks like it wants to do the same thing. So I don't even really have to talk about that. So Gary Gensler's still coming after a bunch of crypto companies, and he seems to be losing It's good, right? MoonPay teams up with MasterCard to elevate Web3 innovations. This is what I like to see right here. This is crazy. You know, this is something that when I first got into crypto would have exploded this market. Like this news right here of MasterCard, you know, teaming up with MoonPay, who is like trying to be an onboard, off board, making it easy for people to buy NFTs, making it easy for people to buy crypto with their credit cards, making people to hopefully you're not buying crypto with your credit card, but making it easy for people to buy crypto with their debit cards and stuff like that. So this is just good to see right here. Like I said, this is news that would have exploded this crypto market before, but the ETF news is also super huge news right there, because we know that there's also other ETFs coming, you know, down the line. So right now, be cautious with your funds. I do think we do have one more dip before we maybe go into a bull run, but also things are really rocky around the entire world now. If these Dow Jones charts and the SPX chart and the transportation index charts fail that 200 moving average, then yeah, Bitcoin's coming down. This is not financial advice. Y'all think positive and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.